Hi, my name is Denise, and this is my inaugural video on making your very own paracord bracelet. So, if you guys have any comments, questions, or wish to discuss or even show me something, you're welcome to subscribe as well. And I would like to take the next few weeks to basically teach you my way of doing the basics, or what I refer to as the foundation of doing paracord bracelets. Once you get the basic stitches down, then you can pretty much do anything you want as far as design goes. But without further ado, I can show you some of them that I've done personally. Like today we'll be doing a simple cobra stitch. This is one that I did. It doesn't take very long, and I decided to do a button on it with a little loop. It's like that. It's kind of cute. But another one I did, this is a little bit extra, where I threw a watch on there, and I've got some hemp netting going around it to secure the watch because the holes are so small. But just a little different ideas. This is also, though, the basic cobra stitch. Here's another one I've done. This one is a Solomon's heart. So you can see the design done is our hearts, and you just go opposite directions. Once we get into it, I'll show you how to do this in a future video. And then this last one I learned actually just last night. This is called the rattlesnake, and actually this is really cool. So far, to me, of all the stitches I've done, this one takes a little bit of the longest. Not too long, but you know, if you stick to it, it's the end result is really cool. It's just really cool. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, today we're going to do the basic cobra stitch. So for supplies, you would need a ruler, scissors, your clasp, and then of course I like to use different colors, so I've chosen a white and orange and a yellow paracord to use. For basics, I will use my size wrist as an example. I wear a 7, so in order to get your foundation for your bracelet, I normally will do, if my wrist is 7 inches, I will cut 8 inches of paracord to account for the size of my clasp, because you know you're going to be putting a knot here at the base. So yeah, I'll measure it out to about 8 inches, and then I'll double that, because you're going to want to singe the ends together, which we can do right now. Oh, I thought I had my... Okay. You want to be very careful doing this. You can burn yourself, so, but you just want to get that to where it melts, and just kind of bond it together there. It's cool enough, kind of rub it so it glues together there. Okay, so there's your basic foundation for your bracelet. I like to take, and where I singed it, give it just a little bit of a loop there at the top, and you're going to take and put, like I'm using a basic 3/8 inch clasp, so you're going to take and put your loop through the top of that, pull it through a little bit, and then take the remainder of your string, going downward and through to make that knot, that first knot. And as you can see, here's where I cinched it. That's why I looped it where I did, so that way when I pull this up, if you can do it just right, this bar here will hide where your singe is. Excuse me. There. Okay, now you're going to take the other end, and this is something I like to do to help make it easier, and you just take and put the other end through the top of your clasp like we did the first time. Sometimes these clasps are a little difficult. Here we go. Okay, now before I go any further, like I said, this is how I do it. This is how I understand how to do it. But I will unclasp it, take and put the completed end under and through, rather, and then just pull it through, and you've got your other end done. There. Okay, so now we're ready to do the design. This is just my homemade clipboard. Anybody can pretty much, are you pressing buttons? Anybody can pretty much use whatever. Some people have homemade jigs, but I'm not that fancy schmancy. So anyway, back to the size of my wrist. So since I needed a 7 inches of paracord to fit my wrist, for the design you are going to want to use 1 foot per inch of the size of this. So in other words, if this is 7 inches, then for the design I'm going to need 7 feet worth of paracord. I personally like to mix my colors, and I've chosen 2 colors here, one being orange, one being red. I cut them both down to 3.5 feet each to make up for the 7 feet that I need, and I just cinched here, cinch them together right there in the middle. So we'll go ahead and get started. Hold on a sec, having a little bit of technical difficulty there. Okay, so whatever color you want to be the main going down, in other words, this example, I've got purple. That's the color you're going to want on your left hand side. So I think I want white going down the middle. So I'm going to take and go underneath both strands, and I like to bring, here's where I cinched it, I like to bring on the first one, I like to bring it over just a little bit to hide it. So come over like so. I'm going to take my orange, go down over the top of it, underneath, and then through the initial loop that I made, kind of like a pretzel. And that is your first loop. Honey, are you getting it? You have to concentrate here. And we'll do that again. Okay, and another tip for when you're doing this, whatever side the knot is on, that's the side you are always going to lead with. So take your white, lay it over the top of both yellow cords. Take your orange, you're going to come down with it underneath, pull that through, and then you're going to come up through the white loop that you made and pull through and tighten that, and you have your first set there. Okay, and we'll just keep on going. It shouldn't take too long here. Just pull that through. I'm just going kind of slow here to show any newbies that are watching this. Anybody can pretty much do anything creatively or artistically they want to, given a little patience and persistence. You don't have to hold it down, just hold. Okay, so yeah, I will just keep going. Make this as fast as possible, so find that repeating patterns kind of sticks a little bit better. Everybody has their own different ways and techniques of making paracord bracelets. I've watched quite a few videos to learn some of this stuff, and some are really some stitches are extremely confusing. You know, not any that I'm ready to take on yet, but once you get it down, the feeling of accomplishment of what you've done is, well, at least for me personally, extraordinary. So it's an achievement. I've sold a few of these. You know, I've made some crosses, and I've done some flip-flops, paracord flip-flops. That's really fun to do. I can do a video on that here coming up soon. I'm not sure what next week, which one I will be doing. Could be what I call the ladder stitch. Yeah, these are really fun, and they have so many different uses, you know, in a predicament. I haven't had the misfortune of having to use one, which is a good thing, but, you know, at least I know if need be, I have it. Could save somebody's life. Okay, so I've got it all the way there to the last stitch. We'll go ahead and tighten that up really good. And take your scissors, and I kind of cut it at an angle because that's where I'm going to singe it. Good and hot there, and then I'll take my scissors and just kind of smush it in there, so that way it adheres itself to the rest of the paracord. Kind of lay it out how I want it. again, just smush it on in there. And you have a Cobra Style Paracord Survival Bracelet. Let's see. I have the hardest time getting these things on the first few times. This could be another 5 minutes on the video. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt it. It's too new. I need help. Back up. Danger. Anyways, there you go. I hope you guys learned something, and like I said, if you have questions, comments, suggestions, by all means, you know, let me know. I had a lot of fun, and I will be posting another video next week, and it'll be on the Paracord ladder. So be good, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.